Hello and welcome to my personal leadership philosophy. I'm Adriana Notaboom with Bethel University in the course Lead 651 with Dr. Steve Raimo. As your new leader, I'm excited to get to know you, and I also want to give you a chance to get to know a little bit about me. First things first, my strengths are in coaching and mentorship. I'm a good listener, a strong communicator, trustworthy, and respectful. These are 5 things I really think that you need to know about me before we move forward as a team. Also, I am adopted along with my siblings. This has led to some fascinating experiences and amazing opportunities to travel growing up. I am the proud mother of a wonderful cat named Arthur and the incredibly proud girlfriend of an amazing chef named Andy. We enjoy serving together, and on Christmas Day, we did a community dinner for people with nowhere else to go. I think it's going to become a tradition for us. I also love to make Costa Rican food because that's one of the few things Andy can't make better than me. It also reminds me of my time studying abroad, which are memories that I hold very dear. I love interpreting in my free time as well. I go into the satellite jail on the weekends to help with court proceedings. I also miss working full-time in Michigan in the hospitals and in the courts. Interventional radiology, as pictured below, was one of my absolute favorite procedures to go into. I got my degree from Northwestern College for my undergrad in translation interpretation and Spanish. Right now I'm at Bethel University in the dual program for Masters of Strategic Leadership and Business as I look at a concentration in global management. On the side of everything I do in my life, I'm starting a nonprofit called Forward Ministries. This ministry is a rehabilitation program for criminal sex trafficking that will hopefully help end modern day slavery. Those few things being said about me, I also want to share my leadership philosophy with you. First and foremost, communication is key. I've seen many organizations struggle because of a lack of communication, and I never want that to be us. That being said, honesty and transparency are essential. I never want what I do to seem clandestine or secretive. I want to make sure that we are always communicating openly with each other. Open-mindedness is necessary. When we face challenges and we face changes, we need to keep open minds so that we can look at the bigger picture from a holistic perspective. We can see the positives, we can see the negatives, and we can see the potential futures. Don't be afraid to ask questions. I want to be sure that you have a full understanding of everything you need to know before we move forward with anything. Understanding is a core part of who I am, and I want to be sure that we are all on the same page. Which means when you're in doubt, always clarify. I realize that we have different communication styles, and that means we aren't always going to understand each other. So please ask me if you ever wonder what I mean, and I'll do the same for you. That way, we have no questions and we are on the same page. In our group, everyone is equal. Even though we have some different levels of leadership in this room, I want to make sure that we are all on the same playing field. Just like in a team, the captain acts as the leader, but also as a member of the team. This is what I want to see with us. We mimic the sports team mindset. We have the captain, being me in this case, but we all play together as a team, and on the field, we're no different from the other. As we're in the office, my goal is to see us engage with each other. Engagement with your coworkers will help to foster relationships and breed trust. These two things, relationships and trust, are essential if we are going to function cohesively as a unit and as a team together. My hope is that in all of this experience, we can truly excel because of our communication, our trust, and our relationships with each other. As we work and have a lot to do on this project, I also want to make sure that you know to have time set aside for your life. Be sure you're leaving work shortly after closing time if we don't have to stay late for a specific reason. Make sure you have time for the people you care about and to do the things you enjoy doing. With those healthy work-life boundaries, we'll avoid burnout and ending up in a place where we're so exhausted and fatigued that we can't function and we can't do this job. I'm excited to work with all of you. I'm excited to get to know you better. You can always stop in and talk to me in my office. I'm available by email and by phone, and we'll try to get back to you as soon as I can if you communicate that way. My number is also always available to you for text, and please know that you never have to hesitate in talking to me. I'm so excited to work with each and every one of you and to get to know you better. Thank you so much for taking time to get to know a little bit about me.